The Borg are without a doubt the most terrifying force we've seen to date in the Star Trek universe. Trillions of enslaved races bound together in a twisted pursuit of technological perfection. They're the stuff of nightmare for almost everyone who's had the misfortune of encountering them. They're unfeeling, they're relentless, they're without mercy. But they're also absolutely terrible at planning. Happy First Contact Day, my name is Michael, aka the Trek Lad, and today, whilst we celebrate another year closer to drinking with the Vulcans, I want to take some time to talk about the Borg's plan from Star Trek First Contact, and how it kinda sucks. But before we get into today's video, please take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Star Trek and sci-fi videos and live streams coming at you every week. Resistance is futile. Now, the Borg are no mere laughingstock. They've attempted to add humanity's distinctiveness to their own on at least two occasions, the first being a devastating incursion that left over 11,000 dead. The second, 6 years later, utilised a similar brute force tactic, but this time they snuck in some time travel on the off chance Picard and the Enterprise wouldn't be happy scanning rocks near the neutral zone. Obviously they weren't happy with that, and subsequently we ended up in 2063, the day before humanity's fateful first taste of warp speed. Now, straight out the gate, we have the first obvious flaw in the Borg's logic. Why didn't they send more than a single cube to facilitate the assimilation of what at least seems to be their primary target? I mean, we've seen them do this before, with both Species 116 and Species 10026 on the receiving end of dozens, and in 116's case, hundreds of cubes. So we know it's something they're known to do. If they want you, they're gonna get you. There is an interesting theory that the Borg do this because they're harvesting the Federation's technology, forcing us to up our tech and weaponry game with every engagement. The awesome Lore Reloaded has a great video all about this, which I've linked in the description below. But I'm not subscribed to that theory. Not in this video anyway. The Borg have made it crystal clear on multiple occasions that they're out to get us. Just a single cube? I'm insulted by this lack of effort. The sneaky time travel in the back pocket? An audacious move, but one that raises more questions in their grand scheme. If the Borg possess this technology, why not just use it far out of range to ensure a smooth, conflict-free trip to a defenseless Earth just there for the taking? Whatever. At least the temporal vortex looked cool. The sphere arrives in the past and immediately just starts shooting up the Phoenix's base in Montana. There doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason to the bombardment, just let's shoot everything over there, especially that guy on the roof. Instead, why not just beam some drones to the surface and have them surprise the villagers along with a sozzled Cochrane before they can arm themselves? Why not just kamikaze it, beam some drones down and crash the sphere into the complex for maximum no first contact? That last one's admittedly more Kazon than anything else, but I digress. The Enterprise, following the sphere into the past, arrives and quickly dispatches their flailing Borg foes. Luckily for our poor planners, however, the Enterprise's shields are down and they're able to beam aboard for a stealthy couple of assimilations before they turn the heating up. The Enterprise's long-range sensors were down and probably would have been down long enough for the Borg to reach and begin assimilating Earth's war-ravaged population. It would have taken a while, but no one on the Enterprise would have known because the aircon would still be working. Anyways, we know this didn't happen and Picard and his crew soon began a series of skirmishes in a desperate attempt to rid the Borg infestation by exposing the ship to the deadliest material in the universe. I'm sure there's probably an argument to be made that Picard's plan is equally as insane. Want to see what I think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Around the same time, the architect of this plan is revealed. The Borg Queen is on board and, likely realising she messed up by not beaming to the surface, tries to lure a captured Data to the dark side through sex and some recycled skin that probably belonged to some poor ensign. It's not mottled or anything, so I don't even want to know where it came from. After she's done with the flirting and the kissing and turning him into something out of a Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, she believes she's done just enough to win the heart of our beloved android. So much so that she entrusts him with the destruction of the now spaceborne Phoenix. Sidebar: I wonder if Riker and Geordi asked about those dangerously close quantum torpedoes when they returned to the ship. I hope they did. Well, as we all know, Data doesn't have a heart. Well, not like ours anyway, and he purposely misses, allowing the Phoenix to complete his mission before punching open the warp plasma relay with his forearm like a complete savage. The Queen's reaction to the release of this potentially lethal coolant? Grabbing Picard's shoe. Because YOLO. Why didn't she just leave engineering? With the ship essentially captured at this point, she'd have access to a shuttle where she could have piloted down to the surface and regrouped for another shot. This time, potentially, with some Vulcans to Borgify too. More efficiently, now armed with computer control, she could have just beamed to another part of the ship. A site-to-site transport to the bridge where I'm sure a quick nanoprobe or two could have given her access to the right buttons to obliterate both the Phoenix and that nearby Vulcan vessel. But no, Picard's shoe was more important apparently. As we all know, it all ends in tears and a snapped spine. The Earth is saved. The Borg have thwarted once again, and Picard has a very long list of parents and family to call when he gets back to the future. Through just a couple of small tweaks to their plan, the Borg could have easily conquered the Earth once and for all, with nowhere near as much resistance as they encountered. So, why didn't they? Well, there are two reasons. Number one, the Borg are clearly some way from achieving pure perfection, and two, and this one is quite crucial, it would have just made for a rubbish movie. What did you think of the Borg's crap plan to enslave us all? How would you have done it? Would you have done it differently? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Star Trek and sci-fi videos like this coming real soon. Until the next one, stay happy, stay safe, happy first contact day, and live long and prosper.